Is this the next super team? Zach LaVine to Golden State? Picture this. Stephen Curry weaving through defenders, Draymond Green orchestrating the defense like a chess master, and Zach LaVine knocking down clutch threes from the wing. It is the kind of lineup that could dominate highlight reels and send shivers down the spines of opponents. But before we get carried away, let's dig into what this potential trade could mean for the Golden State Warriors, and whether it is worth the cost. Zach LaVine is not just a good player, he is elite. The two-time All-Star has built a reputation as one of the NBA's most dynamic scorers. Averaging 22 points per game with a scorching 44.7% accuracy from three-point range, LaVine's offensive arsenal is as versatile as it gets. He can create his own shot, knock down contested jumpers, and slash to the rim with finesse and power. Now imagine him sharing the floor with Stephen Curry. Opposing teams already struggle to contain Curry, whose range forces defenses to spread thin. Add LaVine to the mix, and you have a second scoring threat who can punish any lapse in coverage. This duo could redefine the Warriors' offense, creating a system where no defensive strategy feels safe. But let's not overlook the defensive side. Draymond Green is still the heart of this team's defense. His intensity, IQ, and ability to disrupt opponents make him invaluable. LaVine may not be known for his defensive prowess, but his athleticism and work ethic suggest he could thrive under Green's mentorship. Together, they could form a balanced core capable of making life miserable for opponents on both ends of the floor. Here's where things get tricky. To land LaVine, the Warriors would likely have to part with Jonathan Kuminga. At just 22 years old, Kuminga is the kind of player franchises dream of developing. He has shown flashes of brilliance, electrifying dunks, crafty drives to the basket, and defensive plays that make you sit up and take notice. Kuminga's potential is undeniable, but potential is also a gamble. Will he grow into a perennial all-star, or will his development plateau? The Warriors need to weigh this uncertainty against the urgency of maximizing Curry's prime years. Curry and Green have already achieved legendary status, but their championship window is not infinite. Every year counts. Trading Kuminga for LaVine would signal a bold commitment to winning now. LaVine brings a proven track record, a mature game, and the kind of consistency that could instantly elevate the Warriors into title contention. But it also means letting go of a player who could become a key piece for the next era of Warriors basketball. Let's talk strategy. Adding LaVine would not just make the Warriors better, it would force every other team in the league to rethink how they defend them. A lineup featuring Curry, Green, and LaVine would stretch defenses to their breaking point. Double-teaming Curry? LaVine makes you pay. Sag off Green to protect the paint? LaVine hits from deep. It is a pick-your-poison scenario that could redefine the Warriors' offensive identity. But it is not just about X's and O's. LaVine's presence could energize the locker room, bringing a fresh sense of urgency and hunger. He has not won a championship yet, and that drive could be infectious. Pairing him with veterans like Curry and Green might be the spark the Warriors need to reclaim their spot at the top of the league. The front office faces a tough choice. Do they sacrifice Kuminga's potential for a win-now mentality? Or do they play the long game and keep their young talent? This is not just a trade. It is a defining moment for the franchise. The Kai Sotto effect. A new era for the Warriors? Now let's shift gears and talk about one of the most intriguing prospects in basketball, Kai Sotto. At 2.18 meters tall, this young Filipino phenom has the kind of size and skill set that makes scouts salivate. But Kai is more than just a tall guy who can play ball. He is a potential game changer for the Warriors, both on and off the court. The Warriors have long been a team that values versatility, and Kai Sotto fits that mold perfectly. Defensively, he is a force to be reckoned with. His height and wingspan make him an elite shot blocker, capable of protecting the rim and altering shots in the paint. Opposing players would think twice before driving into the lane with Kai patrolling it. Offensively, Kai is no slouch either. He has shown flashes of brilliance in international leagues like Japan's B-League, where he has demonstrated his ability to score near the basket, hit mid-range jumpers, and even stretch the floor with his shooting. For a team like the Warriors, who thrive on ball movement and spacing, Kai's skill set could be a perfect fit. One of the most exciting aspects of Kai potentially joining the Warriors is the opportunity for him to learn from players like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. Under Steve Kerr's leadership, Kai could refine his game, grow his basketball IQ, and develop into a key contributor. Imagine the growth he could achieve with Curry mentoring him on offense and Green teaching him the nuances of elite defense. But Kai's impact goes beyond basketball. The Bay Area has a vibrant Filipino community, and Kai's arrival could create a deeper connection between the team and its fans. He would not just be a player, he would be a cultural ambassador, representing his country on one of the biggest stages in sports. The Warriors have always embraced diversity, and adding Kai to their roster would be a testament to that commitment. His presence could inspire young athletes worldwide, showing that with hard work and determination, the NBA dream is within reach. From a front office perspective, signing Kai Sotto is not just about filling a roster spot, it is about planning for the long term. The Warriors are looking for players who can contribute now, while also growing into key pieces for the future. Kai fits that vision perfectly. With his defensive potential, offensive versatility, and cultural significance, Kai could be a cornerstone for the Warriors for years to come. Pairing him with the team's existing talent would create a dynamic roster capable of competing now while building for the future. After exploring Kai Sotto's potential impact on the Golden State Warriors, the focus naturally shifts to Zack Levine, a name that has dominated trade rumors. If Sotto represents a long-term investment, Levine is undoubtedly a solution for the here and now. The real intrigue lies in the potential synergy between the two, an ideal blend of immediate firepower and future promise that could redefine the Warriors' trajectory. Zack Levine's addition would address the Warriors' need for consistent high-level scoring alongside Stephen Curry. Known for his ability to create shots from anywhere on the court, Levine's game complements Curry's offensive brilliance. Whether it's draining three-pointers, slashing to the rim, or pulling off mid-range jumpers, Levine's arsenal is deep and devastating. Pairing him with Curry would force opposing defenses into a nightmare scenario. Curry's gravity, his ability to draw multiple defenders, would open up opportunities for Levine to operate with fewer restrictions, and vice versa. Together, they could form one of the league's most potent backcourt tandems, each capable of carrying the scoring load when the other needs rest or faces increased defensive pressure. While Levine shines on offense, Kai Sotto's defensive potential fills a critical gap. At 7 feet 3 inches, Sotto offers the size and shot-blocking ability the Warriors have lacked in recent seasons. His presence in the paint would deter opponents from attacking the rim, providing the team with a much-needed defensive backbone during the playoffs, where every possession matters. Offensively, Sotto's versatility as a shooter and passer adds another dimension. His ability to stretch the floor as a big man could create more space for Curry, Levine, and others to operate, aligning perfectly with the Warriors' pace and space philosophy. With development under Steve Kerr and mentorship from Draymond Green, Sotto could mature into a two-way player capable of impacting the game on both ends. The potential combination of Levine's scoring and Sotto's defense could elevate the Warriors to a new level. On one hand, Levine would ensure the Warriors remain competitive now, providing the offensive consistency needed to contend in the hyper-competitive Western Conference. On the other, Sotto represents a bridge to the future, a young player who can grow alongside the team's evolving core and extend its championship window. In crucial playoff moments, the duo's complementary strengths could shine. Levine's ability to score in isolation or within the Warriors' intricate system would be a boon during tight games. Meanwhile, Sotto's rim protection and rebounding would allow the Warriors to dominate defensively, providing the balance needed to excel in high-stakes situations. Integrating two players of such different profiles would require careful management, and this is where the Warriors' leadership shines. Draymond Green's defensive IQ and leadership would be pivotal in mentoring Sotto, helping him adapt to the NBA's physicality and pace. Similarly, Stephen Curry's unselfish play and ability to share the spotlight would create an environment where Levine could thrive. Steve Kerr's coaching philosophy emphasizes adaptability, teamwork, and a commitment to maximizing each player's strengths. His ability to seamlessly integrate stars into the system has been proven time and again. If anyone can unlock the potential of a Curry-Levine Sotto trio, it's Kerr. The Warriors are more than a basketball team, they're a global brand. The addition of Kai Sotto, a beloved figure in the Philippines, would deepen the Warriors' connection with the Bay Area's vibrant Filipino community. His presence would also expand the team's reach into Southeast Asia, bringing in new fans and enhancing the team's cultural resonance. Zack LaVine's arrival, meanwhile, would bolster the team's identity as a destination for elite talent, reinforcing the narrative that the Warriors are serious about contending for championships now. By pursuing both Levine and Sotto, the Warriors signal a strategic balance, addressing current needs without losing sight of the future. Levine would make an immediate impact, bolstering the team's scoring and taking pressure off Curry during critical stretches. Meanwhile, Sotto's development under the guidance of the Warriors' championship-caliber core would ensure the franchise remains competitive for years to come. The key to this vision lies in chemistry. The Warriors' success has always been rooted in their players' ability to work together seamlessly, creating something greater than the sum of their parts. With Levine and Sotto, that tradition could continue, giving fans a team that not only wins but inspires. So, Dub Nation, the question remains: is the pairing of Zack LaVine and Kai Sotto the recipe for the Warriors' next dynasty? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more updates from Warriors Nation TV.